point turn to turn around in the middle of the road, and then we'll get going. Maybe they can tell their neighbors to start parking in their driveway where there's plenty of spots instead of on the street. Oh, well, we had a long day yesterday. I mowed the yard and I hit the line that goes into the AC unit with the weed eater. Talking about that electrical line that runs from the outside unit to the thermostat, to be more specific. And now our AC won't turn on, so it's 80 degrees in the house. I think we blew a fuse. I got a buddy that's supposed to be able to come over the day after work to try to look at it and see if we can get it fixed. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try to do something myself. I tried calling a couple people, but no one really answered except for my buddy Caleb, so hopefully Caleb will be able to come over. Shout out to him. He works today, but he'll get off at 4:30. I'm out and about. My wife's at work, and my mom's watching my kids, so hopefully she'll leave the house. That way she's not stuck in the heat, too. Going bourbon hunting. I've heard there might be a drop today. The store we're going to, there should not be a drop at because they just don't get stuff on Wednesdays. But the reason why we're going there is because we're meeting up for a bottle swap. So do the bottle swap, and then after the bottle swap, it'll be hopefully a good day. So the truck normally goes in a certain route. That route's going to be pretty helpful to us because we're going to be at one location at 10 a.m., which they won't get the truck there, but by the time we get to the next location, the truck should just be pulling in. So as long as there's not a whole bunch of people that know about it, not a whole bunch of people waiting, we should be able to get some pretty good. Sometimes we go to the store, the truck doesn't come till much later. I already have to be at work, so I can't wait around for forever, but sometimes it's there pretty quickly. Good chance that they might have some allocated Buffalo Trace products today, so that's why we brought the big cooler. So I got a big ice chest in the back. I've got 2 ice packs in it. It's not going to be enough for the day, so I'll probably have to buy a bag of ice while I'm out and about too. I think Spec sells bags of ice. We'll see. If not, we'll make something work. Stop by a gas station or something just to make sure we don't have any bottles that get too warm throughout the day, because the high will be like 90, 92 today, and I don't want any more corks to pop. So, not that any popped in the first place, but we were pretty close. What's going on? Russ Dog. We're out bourbon hunting. We're gonna go pick up some bottles, doing a bottle swap. I got some open bottles, swapping for some closed bottles. Getting 3 H. Taylor small batch and an Eagle Rare, so that's a done deal. Get that done this morning, and then apart from that, we're gonna hunt. Hopefully, see if they ask us to leave again or not. We're going to the store that we've been to where they asked us to leave. The only store that I've been asked to leave at, actually. But that's where we're meeting this guy because it's kind of closer to him. And then the second store we're going to, it's going to be the normal Specs that I go to. That's over by the airport. I heard they might be getting some today, so we'll see if they actually do or not. Never really know. It's all based off of the truck and what's on it, what time it gets there. Going bourbon hunting. So right now we're driving down, getting ready to get on the highway. Free Palestine. You guys are crazy. So I'll show you guys what we're looking at for road-wise. We're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. Still not really raining, but a little bit of moisture out here today. Always talk about the drive to and from, just because the drive to work is pretty brutal most days, especially with bourbon hunting involved, but that's why we do it on the way to work. That way it's not a super inconvenience, because some guys don't realize how hard it is to go get a bottle of whiskey. You gotta drive there, you gotta wait in line, wait for the store to open, hope they even have the bottle, and if they don't, then you gotta find another store to try to go to get some allocated whiskey. That's just how crazy it is and how sought after it is. It's almost impossible to find. We're approaching watch time for super chats, getting really close. Sub 100 hours once everything's calculated. So I think with today's stream, we should push over that hour mark. If not tomorrow's stream, for sure we'll push over the hours, and then super chats will be available. It's a big milestone for me. It's the first tier monetization, and we'll continue to try to pump out some content like this because it'll help us for the next milestone that we're going to shoot for. So pretty excited. Traffic is always bad. It's even worse when it's been raining. These guys are crazy. I drive pretty aggressively. I drive pretty fast, but these guys will just change lanes and then stop in front of you. I watched a car the other day, matter of fact, when we were going to dinner. He stopped in the left-hand lane of the highway, went over 3 lanes while doing like 2 miles an hour to take the exit instead of just going to the next exit and circling back. So it's kind of comical to watch, but we'll see. Hoping to get something good today, but at least we'll get 3 H. Taylor small batches and an Eagle Rare, which would be great because we'll probably give away at least 2 of those bottles on our big stream that we're going to be doing coming up. What's up, Craig? Got the Evan Williams single barrel vintages we'll be giving away as well. So I think we'll have 4, maybe 5 bottles to give away for that stream. And depending on how well that stream does, we might add more to the bottles to that giveaway as we go. But we'll have lots of samples too. Samples will be free. I see you already had a clean house today, Craig. I was leaving that up because I'm driving, but yeah, some of these guys are just joining and say some crazy off-the-wall stuff, so thank you, sir. Thank you again, too, for the shirt ideas. We do have the shirts that are posted and live. I just did a quick Google search to see if like anyone else had t-shirts like that. And the t-shirts that I saw, like they have a lot of Weller shirts that are very similar to like what you did, where it's just a copy of the label. So the only difference is theirs was on a black shirt. I'm like, the only one that deserves to be on a black shirt is the Weller 12. I color coded mine. And so what's the big drop today? I don't know for sure, Will, but if you're able to, the Specs over here by the airport off of Hardwood Road, I've heard that today might be the day that they get something, but we're going to go to Total Wine in Euless again because we're meeting up with somebody doing a bottle swap. We're going to be getting Eagle Rare and 3 H. Taylor small batches for some open bottles that we got. We got some barrels that we're going to trade them. I lied. Barrel Rye and Barrel Dovetail, along with Penelope Tokai and Rio and Redwood Empire Screaming Titan, I believe. They're all open bottles. We're going to get some sealed bottles. We'll probably give those away on the big live. So, but if you go to the Specs there off of Hardwood, I think Riley was saying that they're supposed to be getting allocation today. So maybe they'll get something other than, you know, Buffalo Trace, Weller Special Reserve, and Eagle Rare. Hopefully something better than Blanton's too. Any hints or tips for Northwest Indiana? I don't personally have hints or tips for Indiana because I'm in Texas, but there's a couple Discords that you can join. A big one that I would say, if Craig, you're able to post that link in chat for Major Zero, they have a bunch of different like city-specific ones that help people hunt. See, that's what I was talking about. Just change his lanes right in front of people. No fucking care in the world for anybody else. Ridiculous. Sorry about that. So Indiana, I don't personally know any, but I know there's a whole bunch of people that are definitely in the Discord communities that they do live in Indiana and they do hunt there. So might be of use to you if you join the Discord and we get you in touch with the right people that hunt those areas all day, every day. I would say though, when you're out and about hunting in Indiana, this is just a general tip. Talk to whoever you guys can that you meet that are also hunting whiskey. Try to make friends with some of those guys. Some of those guys might have some private knowledge and some private groups that they're in that they can get you into as well and help expand your impact on the community so you can find bottles and help other people find bottles whenever you go to a place that you like to go that's got stuff for a decent price. It doesn't have to be allocations too, it can just be store picks. Whatever happened to the Total Wine debacle about filming there? I don't go to that same Total Wine today, so we'll see if we get thrown out 2 days in a row. I thought about doing a play on names right there for the title, talking about let's see if we get thrown out twice, but I'm trying to keep things cordial and polite. The only reason why we're going there in the first place this morning is because we're meeting up with somebody, but honestly, I don't see why I can't go in there and do what I did like I have before, but we'll see if they say anything today. The guy we're meeting up with, he wants to hunt the store first, and then we'll do the bottle swap afterwards. So either way, we'll probably be quick. I don't know if I'll have the camera on, the live on for that one, but we will try to at least go live a second time if we have to end it for the specs transaction. So specs is the one that we should be getting some kind of allocations for. So hopefully specs will actually have some today, and they'll have the truck there before I have to go to work, because one day I had to just step out of line and leave because the truck didn't come in time. I'm glad I did too, because if I would have waited in line, I would have had to call out of work, and the only thing I would have been able to get was Bland's, because we were number like 7 in line, and that was actually the best thing they had was only Bland's. I'm like, man, can you imagine waiting that far, that long in line for a bottle of Bland's? There's that Discord link for you, Dozilla. Oh my goodness. 80 degrees in the house though. Hopefully my buddy will be able to come out and get it fixed today. Otherwise I'm still gonna be waiting for a call back from the guy I called. I got an AC guy that we called out last time to fix something. This time it was my bad. I messed this up. But when it's hot and humid, it sucks. Luckily today I'll be working inside for most of the day. Always good. Got some drops that are potentially coming up. I'll have to share them with Dollar Bill. I got his information, so I'll send this to him private. But local hunt, looks like we might be getting Weller 107, Stag, and E.H. Taylor straight rye, and E.H. Taylor single barrel very soon again. I'm hoping, man. Those will drop soon. It'll be this month for 2 of those drops, and one of them will be next month. But we haven't really had a whole lot of good allocation lately, other than that big Total Wine drop. But it's not really an allocation thing where they're just holding everything back. 107 and Stag can't make me beat. It is a tough beat for sure, especially for the price if you get them SRP. When you gotta pay secondary, that you can beat those, but when you pay MSRP, it's almost impossible. Pretty damn good bottles. I ordered, last night I ordered, Craig, I ordered the duck shirt, I ordered the Weller, I did the basketball jerseys for these. I got the 12, the 107, and the foolproof. I didn't order the Millennium just because it's a white shirt. I don't want to get all dirty and grimy, so ordered the 3 in color, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully they'll turn out nicely. They're kind of pricey, they're around $30, but they're basketball jersey, they're not just regular tank tops, so hopefully they'll be pretty nice, pretty pleasant wear, very comfortable. Hopefully they won't be too hot. Hopefully the brand on it will be nice, fine print. I'm trying to get everything centered too when I was trying to center everything. We also did the backs on them too. What's up, Matt from Whiskey Wisdom? Yeah, on the backs we were able to put the little Weller logo too with Weller. Put that up towards the top as if it was a name. I'm sure Matt from Whiskey Wisdom would love to see that freaking store. I don't know if Buffalo Trace will say anything or send me an email or a cease and desist or not for that, but I saw there's lots of people that have t-shirts on there. Hello from Virginia, Dad. What's going on? We're going to the store we got kicked out of. We'll see if they kick us out again. We're going to meet up with someone to do a bottle swap. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be going to it right now, but we do have a store planned to go to right after, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to film in there or not. If I do, worst they could say is ask me to leave, and I'll just leave. Talk to the district manager. She said she was going to talk to the store manager. Other than that, I don't really think I'll hear anything more of it. But it's just one of those things where the approach was the problem I had. A simple, hey, how you doing? I'm the store manager. Could you please not record in here or film in here? It would have been sufficient instead of running across the store yelling at me, but you act like a fool, you're going to get treated like one. Oh, no, I'm excited about those shirts though, Craig. It's a good idea. I think we'll need to make a special reserve one, a single barrel, and a CYPB one too. I'll have to work on those as well. I just don't know if I get the same high res that you're doing. I don't know what program you're using for high res. But I'll have 3 of them to wear to showcase, so we'll see how they turn out. I'm pretty excited about them, so good idea on you. And I'm excited to have my duck shirt. I'll wear my duck shirt out and about more often, because the Weller ones, they don't have anything with my name or brand on them. I wanted to keep that off there just in case there was a problem. I don't want them to be tied to me, even though they're on the store. Probably just leave them up there for a little bit and then take them down. I don't know if I'll leave them up there for too long. This truck's slowing down. Imagine that. Can't drive and you're in a semi. Try to make sure we're running live chat. Yeah. I can work on the vertical, just a matter of changing some lettering. Yeah, I think you can just rip the labels from the other bottles too. I don't know if that'd be easier and just remove background, because I can do that with the highest resolution one you can on the phone and then just rip the label that way. Yeah, this is a hardwood exit coming up here, but we're going to go a little bit past that to Total Wine first, just for our bottle swap. The specs over here should have something today. At least that's what we were told. We'll see what they actually have. Gas prices have been coming down. Last time I saw gas, it was $2.87 over here, so might be filling up on gas soon too. While we're there, maybe we'll go get some ice too. Fire trucks on the other side of the road. No one to yield to over here. Yeah, no, I'm excited about those Weller shirts though. I think that'll be good. Be there a little early, so we'll have a little bit of play time out in the parking lot beforehand. I think if the guy gets there early enough, we'll do it beforehand, get it done and over with, run in and out until the line, and then move over to specs. That way we can hopefully showcase something good. I know you guys like seeing allocated bottles get purchased. I like seeing allocated bottles get purchased too. We've been offloading a lot of stuff lately, a lot of open bottles and a lot of stuff that I just haven't really cared for, some shelfers. I don't know what's next though. I think we still got a couple months out till some stuff starts dropping that we're looking for. I haven't been a big fan of Penelope like Riley has, but I will be looking for the Havana, at least for him. I don't even know if I'm going to want it for me. I'll like to try it. It's rum finished. But other than that, I don't really know what I would be wanting, what I'd be looking for. Penelope Estates is end of the year. B-Tax are end of the year. Still got the third release that'll be coming out, because the second release just came out of the batches. So we got what will be Stag 24C that'll be coming out, and Larceny and Elijah Craig. I don't know. We'll see what all comes out, but some of that stuff just doesn't make it over here. Flip it around back on me. Only get a couple people in here watching anyways. I know it's morning and not everybody knows when I go live. They always announce it. I know it's in the YouTube Shorts feed. Vertical's probably not ideal for when we're in the store, but great for when I'm driving. I don't know if this guy's going left or right. You turn to right, turn come on, and turn to left. At least he uses turn signal. I have no idea what his intention is, but at least he turned it on. We know he doesn't have the intention of going straight. Some specs have the Russell's Reserve store picks. Ooh, that'd be a good bottle. I have one bottle of a Russell's Reserve store pick left. It's probably about 2/3 or 3/4 of the bottle. I haven't gone back to that bottle in a while, so maybe we'll grab that bottle and try that again soon. Bonding Over Whiskey, good morning. Where to first? The Total Wine we got caped out of because we're doing a bottle swap. If we can find some Russell's Reserve though, private barrels are pretty damn good. Man, this guy didn't even take the speed limit into consideration. He's going below the speed limit. What's going on, Jeff? We're currently on our way to do a bottle swap. We're going to get 3 H. Taylor small batches and an Eagle Rare. I don't expect the store to have anything, but we're going to check anyways because we're already going to be here. And we got some intel that Specs might be having something, so we're going to try to run over to Specs real fast too and see if we can get something. Total Wine Corporate has entered chat. I did talk to the district manager. She's pretty apologetic on behalf of that store, that location. And I said, look, like, I've had great time and great business with other locations without having any of the hassle. But that store was just, man, brutal. Chili making nephew some breakfast. Good for you, sir. Good for you. I would love to have some breakfast right now. I don't know what we're going to eat. We might not even eat breakfast. Sometimes we just go straight to lunch. My lunch at work is at like 2:45 almost every single day, so I normally don't eat anything till about 2:45 anyways. Oh my goodness, we're so close. We're 4 minutes out, and then hopefully we'll see if this guy's here. We'll go ahead and do the swap beforehand instead of after, if he's there, because he said he's gonna get there around 9:30. I told him I'd get there probably closer to 10, but we'll see. Get this bottle swap, and then might have to end the live for that. I don't like to showcase something like that, but we'll get that done, and then we'll try to do a quick run through on Total Wine, and then if we do end the live, we'll make a new live, and we'll showcase the Specs for sure, because the Specs is supposed to have some bottles. We'll see though. Want a snack? Always. What you got? Oh my goodness, these guys don't know how to drive. That Kia's trying to force their way in. They know that this is the turn lane and they're so far over. Just getting the correct lane from the beginning. I think he's trying to make fun of me, Drizzo. I think he's trying to make fun of my nipples. Always gotta have the trolls in the chat. I don't really care though. Comment's a comment, a view's a view. As long as they don't get too crazy. That way Craig doesn't have to ban them. Jeff can ban them too. He said, you are smart. Yeah, you're a dumbass, but here we are today. Keyboard warrior from his mom's basement. Taking your driver's test tomorrow. You pass, open my jack. 10. God damn, this guy cut me off too. You knew you needed over here. Owned it for over a month now. Can I make rude comments as a mod? Yeah, go for it, Craig. Roast me in the chat. Roast me in the chat. It's one of those things where it's like there's almost nothing that you can say to me that I haven't already heard already. I really just don't care. But the fact that people are still going to join chat and do that, take the view. Clearly they have nothing better to do if all they have is the ability to make fun of somebody else. I don't see them getting out here doing anything like this. They repaved all this. It smells like fresh tar. Stinky. All that rain too. I figured it'd help with that smell, but it did not. There's the E.H. Taylor trade for the Total Wine barrel. Yeah! The E.H. Taylor small batch is being traded for that Total Wine rye pick, because we did not like that rye pick one bit. You called it right on the nose. Sir Chetty, hi. Nice seeing you guys again. Good to see you. Love seeing familiar names in the chat. Well, we need to find this person so we can do this swap. Who knows where they actually parked or if they're even here. But we're here today. There's a Mustang. I'm gonna guess that it's probably this guy in the white Mustang. So we're gonna go over here, park. Enjoy the hunt, or enjoying the hunt. Yeah, you know, I'm hoping to as well. Sardian picks have been better experience. Yeah, Total Wine picks have been garbage though. I was willing to still pick it up and try it, which is why we did it. Don't feel like you're the reason why I bought that bottle. You were the reason why it was called out, that it was brought to my attention that I should buy it. But at the end of the day, there's bottles that people tell me to buy all the time and I pass on. I was actually looking forward to trying that one, so I'm glad that we did try it. Kind of upset that we didn't like it though, but that's okay. Probably gonna freeze camera here in a second. We're gonna try and see if we can find this guy and track this guy down, see if he's here. Said he'll be around 5 after. Copy. All right. I flipped it around so it wouldn't freeze on my face, but he said he got there late. He'll be probably around 5 after is what he said. So that'll work. Gives us time to run in, try to do a quick video, and get out. Roll the dice. That's why it was cheaper and it was great. You know, I've had a couple Total Wine picks that were good though. And matter of fact, I have an Old Forester single barrel strength, the blue label. That one from Total Wine is better than the one I got from Liquor Depot. The Total Wine one has like a very nice fruit nose and taste of like bananas. So, I mean, that's at least a Total Wine pick there. I don't know what else. I'm trying to think. There's definitely been at least one other Total Wine pick that I did enjoy. I'm just trying to think what it was. And keep in mind, Total Wine doesn't really pick these from my understanding. Essentially, the distillery will have a barrel that they want to offer for barrel pick. It might be the one barrel that no one picks or chooses, so Total Wine will take it because they can slap a store pick sticker on it and charge $10 to $20 more for that bottle, with it being a store pick, whether it's good or bad, just to make the money. So that's always a possibility as well. Obviously not good business for Total Wine's part, but that is a thing. Jack Daniel's single barrel strength rye. There's several Total Wine picks that are just like any Jack Daniel's store pick rye. They're a toss up, but some can be good. I don't think I've ever seen an Eagle Rare store pick from them, just regular Eagle Rare. Stag picks I've never seen. Got to ask you guys, is Evan Williams bottled in bond generally considered crap? No, and matter of fact, it's probably one of the most cheapest budget bottles you can buy that is actually worth a damn. It's a staple in most bars. That white label goes very far and it does very well. I would say if you don't have Evan Williams bottled in bond, you should probably get some. So Evan Williams bottled in bond is definitely I would say a staple for most bars. It's one of the easiest, most widely available bottles as well. Bought their SB the other day, and it was so delicious. Are you talking about the single barrel? I have the single barrel vintage, the one with the black wax, if that's the one you're talking about. We'll actually be giving 2 bottles of that away. Those are Evan Williams. Those are fantastic bottles. I have one that's open and 2 sealed ones, so we'll give away the 2 closed ones. Check your PM on Discord. It's going to freeze up on me, but sure. I like that, Craig. That's a good idea. Perfect. So Sir Chatty definitely called that one right then. I was able to pick up on that one, that black label, or that black wax top, the vintage bottle. That one's really good. 86 proof, but excellent. Yeah, I'm super excited to be able to give some of those away too, because I think that'll be a good bottle for a lot of people. I think a lot of people will enjoy that. Going ahead and punching in our address for our next store, just so we make sure we get there and get there quick, because they're supposed to be getting a drop. Think that one isn't under a trademark? I hope not, Craig, but even if it is, we'll see if we get flagged or anything like that. I think you'd have to send me an email or call me or do something, send me mail and the cease and desist or whatever, which we could stop, we don't care. So, store select is where they just buy the barrel without tasting it. Pick, they try it. Well, even if they do pick it and they try it, like some of these guys at Total Wine, like they tell me some of the stuff that they actually like and enjoy, and I'm like, there's no way you like that. That stuff's crap. If that's what you actually like, and you're pushing that to your clients, like good on you. But if you say you like it just because you're trying to make some money, that's crazy though. If someone actually thinks that some of these bottles are store picks instead of barrel selects, because barrel selects is probably what most of their stuff is, but some of them say pick, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. Saw a 1.75 of the American Hero Edition 1783 yesterday. Didn't know they made a big one. Yeah, they do. That one's a pretty solid bottle too, especially for the price. Tough to beat. Oh, you got a cease and desist from Elvis Presley Enterprise once. Should have saved the letter. Was it from something that you posted on your store? Because I'm just kind of curious. I mean, they just tell you to stop, right? There's no actual consequences as long as you stop. I think that's how that works. Might need to look a little bit more into it. We're not trying to get sued or fined. Hopefully Craig will have some insight on that. You were selling cups to members of your Mardi Gras group. Had his image on it. What they do? Just send you a letter, and then you just stopped, and then everything was fine. Still got 8 more minutes till the store opens up. I don't see anyone waiting in front. I'll probably wait till last minute before I walk over there anyways, just because not trying to draw too much attention. They basically wanted, who was making the cups, wanted me to remove it from the web page and send them uh, the manufacturer's address. I just removed it and that was it. I don't even know, like, the manufacturer address, like you really want like them to go that far. It's like you can't force me to do that. Like, you're not law enforcement. That's how I would look at it. They can do their own research, I guess, if they really wanted to. Especially if they have access to the website, it's free. You just make an account, basically make the same cup, and see what manufacturers are willing to produce it. Scare tactic, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, if they really wanted to, they just make their own store page and post it there on their own and sell their own stuff, or they can look at the companies that are available to do that, because it's not just United States companies. I was looking, there's several companies outside the United States that run and operate for that store page. I have several different options I can do for shirts. I try to stay within the U.S. just because it makes shipping a lot easier once they get them printed, but if it's outside of U.S., it's not that big of a deal either. Well, that might be the store manager walking into the store now. I can't quite tell if that is or not. I'm trying to see. It might be. We might not want to record in here if that's the store manager. I'm not trying to start some unnecessary shit, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm thinking that's the store manager, but I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, like going into a liquor store filming, you're advertising for them for free. That's kind of how I looked at it, and that's why when I was talking to the district manager, I said if their concern is me getting prices for a competitor, I'm like, I just laugh at that. I'm like, no, your prices are public. They're online. It even has aisle and bay numbers, so I already know what your store's layout is based off the aisle and bay number. So I don't see how that would affect anything. Plus, talk about free advertising. One of the guys we met up with here before that we did a bottle swap where I got the Rebecca Creek 16 years. He was looking for Kentucky Owl batch 10. We found one at Goody Goody. I sent him a message, and about 2 hours later, he sends me another message back with a photo of him having the batch 10 in hand. That's a confirmed sale right there. They wanted $134.99 for that bottle before taxes, and it wasn't 2 hours later that bottle was sold. So good on him for being able to go pick up a bottle he wants. And honestly, I don't see why Goody Goody would be upset with me, or any store would be upset with me if I gave him a sale like that, just because that bottle had been sitting there for a long, long time. So, because they had batch 11s as well and batch 12s, so I think they had batch 12s if they're out. No, they had at least batch 11s, but batch 10 was behind it, so I don't know. I was told by the district manager there's really no policy against recording, but it is the store manager's discretion. So if she says that I can't film and I need to stop filming, which I'm like, okay, well at that point we're talking Texas law about being asked to leave, which once you're asked to leave, you gotta leave. But to be issued criminal trespass, police have to be there. So I don't know. What's the thing then? Why do they get upset if you film inside the store? I don't really know. I try to do it very like polite and respectful. I try not to put any other customer or employee on camera. I try to do well, like as best I can about it. Try to keep them out of frame. I try to keep quiet too. I'm not trying to like be obvious. Like, hey, come check this out. Look where I'm at. Like, I'm trying to be respectful. So I don't know. Got 4 more minutes. I don't see anyone lining up just yet, but maybe that guy in the white shirt will be. Got a truck backing in behind us. Maybe they'll be going in too. If it is a store policy, then that's is one thing. If it is a power trip from someone, that is something else. I think it's a power trip, and the reason why I say that, some kind of intrusion, I don't think so, because there's nothing on the door. I mean, I could walk up to the door and showcase the front of the doors all day, every day, and there's nothing on there about not filming or recording. So there's nothing posted. I looked all over online. The customer service center, I asked them several times too if they had any policy regarding filming or recording, if they could send it to me. Matter of fact, I asked them just send me the whole policy, which they never sent me that either. So there's nothing online. There's nothing on the store. There's nothing at all. It's literally just a verbal issue that the manager can bring up and tell you to stop. So I'm like, okay, well, I've never been told to stop before. Not here. Definitely until that time. Never was told anything about the one in Arlington, Las Colinas, any of the total ones I've been to. So I don't know. Anything about no shoes, no shirt, no service. If not, I triple dog dare you to go in shirtless. I will be asked to leave if I do that, Craig. But that would be fucking hilarious. But we'll need to do that to a store where we don't mind getting thrown out of because we don't want to go back. Maybe like a museum. Go to one of those stores where they got, Weller Foolproof on the shelf for $400. Maybe we do it at a store like that because I think that would be funny. I would love to go into a store with no shirt and no shoes. Matter of fact, we won't even wear shoes. We'll just wear socks so we're not completely gross. We'll just throw those socks away when we're done. But that would be hilarious. Might as well have a good day, good reason. Justin said he's 6 minutes out. That's the guy we're gonna be meeting up with. So we're gonna go ahead and phone off the mount. Cowboy hat and just a pair of jorts. Let me respond to this guy real quick. Give me one moment, guys. Sorry, we were just letting him know where we're parked. Ugh. We'll roll the dice, guys. Fuck it. We'll just have it rolling. We're not going to try to showcase anything. We're just talking to you guys. Ring is so loud, man. I think my mom's going in and out of the house. Not really sure. Try to get the Wi-Fi connected. Give me one moment. Open? Not yet. 10 a.m.
What time you got?
It's 10 a.m. They should be opening.
That's about time.
About 30 seconds late, man. 15 seconds
Here at Total Wine and ready for you to partake in the drive.
Spanish for pants. You can now refine
Although you did have a very
Nothing that I needed. Thank you. Well, the store manager wasn't there. She did recognize me. She radioed to somebody else. That guy was standing at the end of the bourbon aisle. He made a comment, and then I just stayed silent, looked at the bourbon aisle, didn't see any allocation, nothing that I needed at least. And then we just walked out, and then she's like, too funny, guys. Sorry, lost you guys there. We were trying to drop off of the Wi-Fi. I didn't die. We were just dropping off the Wi-Fi. We got a mooch off the free Wi-Fi. That lady needs to be fired now. She's making it personal, which is unprofessional. I mean, there's not much they can say or do to me. I mean, they want to go crazy, like I'll go crazy back. I mean, I'm just not trying to do that on a live in front of you guys. They get a notification when you connect to the Wi-Fi. That would be hilarious if they did. That way they know who I am. There's our guy with the Toyota Tundra that we're looking for, so we'll be doing a little swap real quick. We'll probably just leave the camera rolling, go from there, and we'll go over to the specs. Specs will be the place we want to go anyways. They're supposed to be getting allocation today. Hopefully we can get something. He sees me. He's coming over. Yeah, that's him. All right, perfect. We're going to get this bottle swap done. Did he get kicked out again? No, but she made some smart-ass comment after she had radioed over to one of her coworkers. So let's get this trade going, and then I'll be right back. Grabbing the bottles out of the back. Alright guys, we're gonna buckle these in real quick. Don't want any bottles tipping over or breaking. Alright, we're back. This guy's rolling out too. All right, let's go. Yeah, this guy's moving quick to go over there too, so he's probably gonna beat me over there. I told him allocation's supposed to be dropping at specs. He's like, let's go. I already told him there was nothing in here allocated that I saw, so he could have just been going off my word too, but I really didn't see anything. Nothing I couldn't live without. I think we're gonna go this way so we don't get stuck in that construction zone again like we did last time. Is it actually hard to find bourbon in North Carolina? I got a bunch of buddies out in North Carolina. It doesn't seem to be hard to find it. It just seems like the price is pretty jacked up on a lot of bottles. So finding it at a good price seems to be more of the issue. It's all ABC stores. So you have to get lucky when they put out the allocation. Some of them, they announce it though, so. Stare at your phone and drive, fatty's super smart. Well, clearly we haven't been in a wreck before. We've been doing these live streams for quite some time. I can do this a lot better than you can, buddy. See you later from chat, though. Banned for 86,000 seconds. Good job, Craig. Say, see you later, freak. But it's funny how people say all that crap. They join in just to be dicks. They have nothing better to do in life. Nothing better to do. Pretty embarrassing. Got a Knob Creek 12 for $70. Pretty good price. The cheapest I've seen for is $61.99, which comes out to be close to $70 after taxes. What are ABC stores? I live in Sweden. Here it's kind of hard to find. Finding good rye is basically impossible. ABC stores are essentially liquor-controlled states. They have these liquor stores that they're only allowed to charge a set price on certain bottles, and the way their allocations are delivered, they're put all out at the same day. It's kind of like a first come first served basis, but a lot of control from the state that steps over and overreaches onto the liquor stores and the liquor business in general. What's up, Torup? Freaks for life. What you hunting today? Well, we didn't see anything at the Total Wine, but we were recognized by the store manager. So she made some smart ass comment after she had radioed to her buddy, and then I just left the store. I didn't see anything and I wanted anyways. I just stayed quiet. And then we did our bottle swap. So I have 3 H. Taylor small batches and an Eagle Rare now. All sealed bottles. We'll give away probably 2 of those bottles, but probably the Eagle Rare and an H. Taylor small batch, or 2 H. Taylor small batches for the big live coming up. Hopefully next Monday we'll get that scheduled. We'll see. I'm not sure how we'll do it. Might be a week or 2 from now, but we're definitely looking at a date for that. So do you see Knob Creek 12 for $60 usually? I see it for $60 usually, but I know that I've seen it as high as $70 and even $80 depending on where you go. Euless PD. Got the police. What's supposed to be at specs? I'm not exactly sure. Riley was over there, and apparently they're supposed to have allocation today. Hopefully that means something other than Buffalo Trace, Weller Special Reserve, and Eagle Rare, as they had a lot of Buffalo Trace and Special Reserve already, so hopefully it'll be something new. Rye from Holland, Sweden, not bad at all. Just scored 1 here yesterday. Good on you, Torup. I would love to start trying some stuff from other countries. We just don't get the best distribution of liquor between states, but I could be using like I think it's called a Whiskey Hammer. It's essentially like an auction site, but it has international releases. You pay by weight and they'll ship your bottles to you. It's all legal and everything, but you're gonna pay out the ass. What they got, it's called a VAP, which is their tax. That can be as high as like 30 or 35%, some pretty crazy number. Start a monopoly on all alcohol. Specs you've been seeing: Maker's Mark Finish Series, 1792 bottle of Bond, first release of this year's Bookers. Hey, Bourbon Nerd, live from the patio. Good luck on the hunt. I don't know if you were talking to everybody else from the group, but you got your package that's on the way, Mr. Live from the Patio Bourbon Nerd. You guys hopefully will really enjoy that. I want to say I sent you straight from the barrel, Blanton straight from the barrel sample, Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon. What else I do? Rebecca Creek 16 year, and Old Fitz 8 year. I think those are the 4 samples that I'm sending to you guys, so you guys can try some absolute bangers. Can't even order online in North Carolina. I don't think. If I did, I would have to ship it to the ABC store. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works out there. I definitely know that there's people that are ordering stuff to the house. I just don't know how they're going about doing it. Maybe drop shipping it through somebody else that can receive it. Not really sure. Can't even order. Are Wednesdays the usual drop days for specs and Euless? It's the usual drop day for all specs, actually, is Wednesdays and Fridays. If they don't put their bottles out on Wednesdays, because some stores hold them back, they'll come out on Thursday morning. Wednesday, we're probably going to be waiting on a truck here. They don't normally get the truck at this location right at 10 a.m. or before 10 a.m. Sometimes it can be as late as almost noon before they put bottles out, which is not good for me because I have to be clocked in ready to go at work at 12. So we're only able to come up here for a little bit, hopefully get a bottle if they have anything. If they don't, we can wait around for a little bit. We can't wait too long, so we'll see if there's anyone even here and if the intel was right or wrong. Riley was just told by I believe it was the store manager up here, that they're supposed to be getting their allocation today. Whether that's true or not, I don't quite know just yet, so we'll try to figure that out. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays noted. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, and if it's Thursdays, it's going to be the store that got their truck on Wednesday, whether it's midday or late day, and they didn't put them out. They'll put them out Thursday morning for Texas. Obviously, the distribution, Dallas-Fort Worth area specifically, but Bonnie Over Whiskey's not too far from us. He's just in a little town. There's not a whole lot of cars here either, so I don't know if this is going to be a good day or a bad day, but not a lot of cars, not a lot of people know about it, or it's just not happening. Yeah, we try to keep track of stuff. Total Wine's normally Tuesdays and Fridays. That's why I already said I don't think that Total Wine was going to have anything. Excuse me. You go to the Weatherford specs usually, and sometimes the Stephenville one. I think Tyler sometimes will go to the Weatherford one too. I could be wrong though. Stephenville, I don't think any of us go to. It's just far. Hello. If they're even getting one today. They made it sound like they're getting. This truck normally doesn't get here at 10 though. They normally get here later sometimes, so it just kind of depends. I've seen them come as late as like 1 o'clock. I ain't waiting that long.
Oh, no way.
Especially when you don't even know what's on it.
The truck sitting in Bedford, the guy said, we ain't got enough.
Is that what they said? I was talking to a guy yesterday. He said that they're supposed to have a truck coming today, but I don't know what's supposed to be on it. Truck doesn't mean a whole lot. Could be a beer or wine truck for all we know. No Russell's private barrel today either. Here's that Knob Creek 12 you guys were talking about just a second ago. $62.99 cash price. Got military ID, military discount, $56.69. I think it might even be cheaper than that. Keep losing connection, but we got a 1792 full proof. Still have lots of them. Bad connection, but we're trying to stay connected. Tequila. I'm not seeing anything too crazy just yet. It's like the same stuff every time, but sometimes I'll get some release. Still got the 108 proof and the 80 proof of the G4. Same 2 Ochos. Nah, Torb, I only had a sip of that bottle, sir. That was after our bottle kill. We tried that Mi Campo. It was a good bottle, though. I actually kind of like that flavor, but that was also after I was very inebriated, so we'll see if I continue to like it even afterwards. Well, I don't see anything that we can't live without, guys. Or compared to the one that we found at Goody Goody. Where do you got me at? Front register? Okay.
You find her? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thought you guys were supposed to be getting an allocated truck today.
We possibly.
Or just later today?
Yeah, I don't think they know a specific time.
Oh, okay.
When they arrive.
I know sometimes they come later.
Yeah,
I was just hoping I'd get lucky this morning.
Yeah. So just check back with us. Make sure you know is this credit or debit? I'm sorry.
It's gonna be debit.
Yeah, just check back with us.
I got work though.
It's still early.
It is early.
What is it you're looking for? Is it anything particular?
Not really. Any welder that's not the green label.
Okay. Why don't you call us? You have the number?
I don't think so. I wouldn't be able to come out till tomorrow.
So
I don't know how to do it.
call us. Yeah, to see if there's anything you're interested in first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And just to see if something comes today.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll talk to someone.
That'd be awesome. I'll come find you if you did. RJ?
RJ, okay. I'm gonna leave the when you call from here, and if it's something that you were looking for.
Okay.
And you said what is it? It's like
Any welder that's
any
not
welder?
the green label, and then so no allocations today. I don't know if they even got their truck yet though. Sounds like they haven't got their truck yet. So we'll at least showcase what we do have, and that was from the little bottle swap we did. Plus we got some energy drinks for work, so we can stay caffeinated. Oh. Throw that up front. We do have 3 small batches and an eagle rear now, so we'll have these to give away. I've got a cooler in the bed of the truck, so we'll probably put these in the cooler. We'll have to find something to put them in. Not sure how we want to do this. Maybe we'll take some inside so that we won't have to worry about them getting banged up or whatever, but we at least got some bottles. Didn't buy anything today though. Didn't spend no money other than our energy drinks because we didn't see anything that we had to have. Unfortunate. Whew. Well, EHTs, we did it in a bottle swap. We traded a bunch of open bottles for them. We had we had 2 barrels, 1 dovetail, 1 rye store pick. We had a open bottle of Rio that had like maybe a 1/5 of a bottle left, if any at all. Redwood Empire Screaming Titan and a Penelope Tokai. So it was, I guess, still a good day. She said I can call back. The first time I've had someone that was nice enough like that. Call back, and if they have anything that I'm looking for, she'll try to hold a bottle back for me. I don't know if she'll be able or allowed to do that, but super nice, super sweet. First time ever seeing or meeting her, so good to know that we finally got someone at Specs that might help us out. Tell her we're mainly looking for any welder that's not a green label, and Stag. I figured those would be the 2 basic ones that we could ask for that would be worth picking up, especially at Specs. What up, Daniel? What up, Tater Dome? Sounds like a fair trade. I mean, the fact that my bottles are open and his were sealed, that would probably make it more of a fair trade. Seeing how each Taylor's are like 50, 55 bucks a bottle, plus the Eagle Rare is about 50 bucks now after taxes as well. The barrels are 80, 90 bucks a piece. The Rio was about $100. Of course, there's almost nothing left in it. The Screaming Titan cost me about $100 because we had that one delivered, and the Tokai was about $100 after taxes as well. So we definitely paid some money. The Screaming Titan was very like heavy in oak and char, which, I mean, it is a toast char 3, so it's kind of expected that it's going to be like that. But it was just a little bit too much for me. It was one of those that I typically drink whiskey neat. I had to add an ice cube or 2 to drink it kind of chilled, just because the flavor profile was so much, and with the ice slowly melting, the dilution was making it more enjoyable, more pleasant. But as far as a neat pour, the Screaming Titan wasn't for me. I do really enjoy that Devil's Tower. That's the high rye one. one of the newer releases. That one, I think that's a fantastic one to drink. You can drink that over ice or neat all day, every day. I like that one. Beach Sand Bourbon. What's going on, Michael? Yeah, so we did what we could. Like I said, we checked the store based off the intel. They didn't have anything yet, but we are gonna have to go to work, unfortunately, so it's gonna be a little early, but I'd rather just call it a day and just relax, check my email, make sure I got all my emails responded to, work emails or government emails or painting, plus all the training. Do you have a E.H. Taylor rye? I do not have a bottle of E.H. Taylor rye. However, Mr. Gunner L sent me a sample of E.H. Taylor straight rye, and that was a exceptional pour. That bottle does go for $200 on secondary, which we're not trying to pay $200 on secondary for it. So it is a bottle I would like to pick up, and I should be dropping at the end of this month in my area. So we're gonna try to score one for a reasonable price. Cheers, Bitcoin 71K on to 80K. Woo woo. We tore up over here, the Bitcoin fanatic. We were looking at the tequila, and I wanted to tell you, Torp, we did actually find that bottle of that Horsehead one on your super high end, like the splurging one, where they had the little black Horsehead tequila bottle, but I think it was like $350 or $400 before taxes. At Total Wine in Arlington, so it was pretty cool to actually see and find one of those. Enjoy your day, RJ. Back to the grind for me, my friend. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go start the grind, and the grind's going to be all day long. We'll probably end up working late too. Hopefully my buddy will be able to get out to my house with the AC, but respect it. Cheers, buddy. Wowza. Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to go for, Torah, but that black Horsehead was like $350 before taxes. I don't know if that's normal or not. You're looking for an E.H. Taylor rye also? Well, we might have some information. We'll confirm it with the first drop. If the first drop is accurate, then I can give you the information on when they should be dropping rye. Whenever we give you that information, that'll be the best information ever, because you'll know when to actually go out and hunt for it. And it'll be specifically for Total Wine too, so you don't have to go to any other store. It'll be Total Wine that should be getting them first. Thought you didn't celebrate Bitcoin going up. He always celebrates Bitcoin go up, I'm pretty sure. Celebrate daily, always a reason. Yeah, we might have some information on E.H. Taylor straight rye and single barrel dropping, but we're going to confirm the first drop, which is not E.H. Taylor. If that one's confirmed, then we'll have some information that'll be pretty useful. Michael's going back to work as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This should be the stream that pushes us over our watch hours that we need, so I'm happy. Celebrate the dips and buy more. Yes, sir. Dollar cost averaging. Buy as many as you can for as cheap as you can. Everybody's looking for that E.H. Taylor straight rye. I don't know why, but the distribution on that, it's got to be super limited, and the distribution's got to be pretty bad, because I don't see them hardly at all. I do see them in the little museum mom and pop stores that like to charge $250 for them, so they are making it out, just not very often. I think it's Cabal. Yeah, Cabal. Torp confirmed it. Cabal. I forgot the name of it, so I'm glad you put it in chat so I could just guess off the Cabal. I don't know if $350 is a good price for it before taxes, but that'll put it close to $400. Pretty up there. It's a pretty cool bottle, though. I figured if you're gonna have a fancy bottle of tequila, you gotta have one that you put on display. That would be one that would be good display. Just my hot take. You've been working this whole time. Hey, respect the grind and the support while working. Sometimes we're able to tune in and watch other people while we're at work too. Just depends on what's going on for the day. Some days I'm so busy I don't even get a chance to sit down. Other days the whole day is me sitting down. It's just a matter of, do we have enough cell phone reception? We got access to a couple Wi-Fi networks, but not enough to have full coverage because the airport's so freaking big and all these giant concrete and stone walls and giant metal roofs. They love to impede the signal. Seems rough. Tears of Lomo is more tasty to me. It's $250, $280 for a liter. You know, I've actually seen that bottle. We saw it today. I just didn't showcase it when we were over after we got their energy drinks and we walked back over to check out that other allocated cabinet. That's where they had the Japanese whiskey, but to the left they had some tequila. They do have that Tears bottle as well. I don't know if it's worth the price though, or at least it's probably worth the price to you guys. But I'm saying I don't know if it's worth the price to me for someone who doesn't like tequila to spend that kind of money. Let me try to drink and enjoy some of that Mi Campo, something that's like a pretty light, easy drinking whiskey that's really cheap, but that's aged, because we've really only tried Blancas. So once we tried some of this aged stuff, if we like it, maybe we will splurge and buy a fancy bottle. I know Bob S had bought one. He paid the money for it. This lady's running. She does not want to miss that bus. Oh, it's in my samples if I haven't tried it yet? I didn't realize you gave me a sample of that. That's even better. Well, might as well try it too. I didn't realize you sent me one of the most expensive tequila samples in your collection. Crazy. Yo, what's up, Glass? We're done hunting for the day. We're just trying to find some parking at work. We didn't see any allocated bottles at Total Wine, but the store manager did recognize us, so it doesn't look like we're going to be allowed to go back in that store and do what we want to do as far as hunting goes. I can still go in there. Can't say shit to me. I haven't been banned. I've been trespassed, but I'm not trying to start some problems by continuing to record, even though we were recording technically while we were in there. It was just my face and we were staying quiet. I didn't see any allocated bottles, though, so we just moved on. After we did our bottle swap, we went to Specs. We didn't tell that they're supposed to be getting a truck, but the truck has not come yet. One of the girls there, after I was buying my energy drinks, though, she said she would potentially, as long as they're there, try to hold a bottle back for me if they get something on the truck that I actually want. So I'm definitely going to be looking for her. Give her a big old hug if she does hold something back for me like that, because we told her any Weller that's not green label and Stag would be preferred as of right now, because I don't know what else to really ask for. I mean, E.H. Taylor's a great pour all day, every day, any day, but at the end of the day, like, we have access to get a lot of E.H. Taylor on a regular, just a matter of what day we go out and hunt. Try to get something that's a little bit harder, maybe a Weller Full Proof or a Weller 12. I don't really care about CYPB or single barrel because I would never drink them, but they do have a good secondary value, but that's not why I want them. I want something that I'm actually going to drink. Dad, I did not get thrown out, but she did radio to another guy who was standing at the end of the bourbon aisle. I heard him talk on the radio. I just continued to walk around and left, and then she made a loud comment as I was walking out the door about, like, goodbye, have a good day. So she's definitely been talked to by the district manager if she didn't have an attitude like that, because she understands that she's definitely not in the right. So I don't know. We're not trying to sit here and keep pushing, poking fun at it. I'm not trying to make any more big deals out of it. I mean, I could definitely continue to push this and be like, hey, I just feel like this is not okay. This is not tolerable behavior. But at the end of the day, just trying to leave people alone, drop it, and move on. I just think it's funny because the guy that I wanted to meet up with, this is the location he wanted to meet up at. And I told him, like, yeah, I got thrown out last time. I don't know if I want to come back in there. Trying to find some damn parking. Ain't no parking out here. Oh. Giant potholes and everything. That sample has a killer Bardstown, though. Hope you enjoyed. I hope I enjoy too. Currently in the process of getting a truck. Hence why I messaged you yesterday. This week has been annoying because I work nights. Yeah, I work some pretty weird hours too. I work 12 noon is when I clock in, and we've been working till about 11 o'clock almost every night, at least 4 days a week minimum. Coming out a little bit further, trying to see where that first stop is. I like to get off at the first stop and walk across, but if it's too wet, rainy, and muddy, we might not be walking. We'll park real quick. Oh, surprised we have service out here. Last time we lost connection. See you, Dad. Just trying to get parked so I can read and catch them on chat. I hate trying to read chat while driving. People get crazy out here. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Currently, So it seems like I will not be buying whiskey for a long time. Not if you're getting a truck. You're gonna be paying some money. So we're gonna go secure those E.H. Taylors and that Eagle Rare so we don't have a cork pop, because it is supposed to get hot today. Hopefully I'll be able to have someone come out to the house today and get the AC checked out and fixed. And then we're gonna keep hunting for whiskey. I mean, I don't know what else to do. We've been moving some bottles. We've been trying to get some more money. We've been working overtime. I'm hoping that we're gonna have some money set aside. At least the specs drop at the end of the year. We'll be doing some big spending on that one. Other than that, we might just go ahead and bite the bullet and buy a couple bottles that we've really been looking for, really wanting. What's up, Carl? So we might pay a little bit of more than we should, but we're gonna get something nice soon. Hopefully we'll have some friends over to drink and enjoy those with. But hey, pretty boy yourself. You guys are too funny. So I'll get the description uploaded for this one. I'll get a thumbnail with the E.H. Taylor small batches and the Eagle Rare, and I will see you guys for the next one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This should help get me to the watch hours that we need. I think the stream alone will help get us there. It just takes about 4 to 5 days before YouTube can process them. We should have access to super chats very soon, and we'll be doing a giveaway. So Evan Williams vintage single barrels, we got 2 of them. E.H. Taylor, probably give at least 1 or 2 of those away, and an Eagle Rare. So we'll have at least 5 bottles we'll probably give away for that live stream. So it'll be $5 per entry for the bottles, but we'll do free sample giveaways pretty much all night long as well. So cheers, and I hope to see you guys for the next one.